All right, let's see what's going on now. All right, you guys might be able to see me now, finally. Had to mess with some settings, but you guys got to let me know if like you can hear me and stuff, okay? Shoot, I'm delayed like crazy. I streamed on Twitch a few times, like back when I used to play like a lot of video games and stuff, but never on YouTube. This is quite a bit different. All right. So how you guys doing today? Shout out to Amelia C. We got Travis, Michael Smith, the prince that wasn't promised. You guys are all early. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. I just figured I would hop on here just to make sure everything was going to sound pretty okay. And I'm glad I did because it didn't at first. I'm glad you guys got in a little bit later because I've been working on this for about 15 minutes and it's been a pain in the butt. Some high quality H2O. All right, let's see. Let's pop that out. All right, going back down for one. All right, I think we are live and I think we're finally good to go, but compliments of Captain Insano. I love it. That's one of my favorite movies of all time, 100%. Vicky Vanacourt. All right, so we got that muted. Shout out to Living My Rhapsody. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. So I'm not too sure what we're going to be talking about today, guys. I kind of just had like this urge to live stream. I know you guys enjoyed the one that I got to do with Azor Hype. And yeah, it was super fun. So I just felt like I really needed to do it. I think what we're going to try to do is maybe like every other Sunday when I don't work, we'll try to have one kind of during like the evening or maybe a little bit earlier. I need to exit out of this. And then also maybe every Tuesday. What would you guys think about that? I kind of just want to like do this more to interact with you guys and stuff like that. I think it'll be way cooler. Kyle kind of inspired me to start live streaming quite a bit more often. Quite a bit more often? That's a bad sentence, but it works. All right. Let's see. It looks like... But if like something goes on with the quality, you guys will have to let me know for sure. I'm trying to watch it at the same time because this is mostly just like a test run, kind of like a test run. If it doesn't work out too well this way, I may have to switch up the programs that I'm using. All right. Bobby Boucher, the Mountain. Who would win in a fight, Bobby Boucher or the Mountain? The Mountain just made fun of water and drank some Gatorade. Oh, dude, I'm going to have to give it to Bobby Boucher. He would, like, poke him in the eye and, like, power bomb him or something. Bobby Boucher, 100%. But, all right, let's see. Sorry, guys, I'm probably going to be pretty bad at this at first. Just trying to figure out how all this is working because, like I said, I've never actually streamed with YouTube before. And it feels like I'm pretty delayed for some reason. Pretty delayed. And I'm not entirely sure why. Or if it might be something with my output settings. I don't think so, actually. I'm not too sure. We'll just have to figure it out. But yeah, so pretty much the only thing that anybody's like kind of told me that they want to talk about or they want me to talk about so far is just the fate of the Starks. So I think we'll jump into that as soon as maybe some people pop in here. What's up, Richard? Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you dropping by. All right, let's see. But yeah, so I mean, if you guys want to talk about anything specific, definitely just let me know. I don't know. This may just be like one of those really relaxed streams where I kind of just like, I don't know, I'll just straight up talk to you guys, answer if like any questions you guys may have, or I don't really know yet. We're kind of just winging it. Kind of just winging it. This is like a test, a big old test. OTDA, what's up, man? I appreciate you stopping by. How you doing, Connie Super? Welcome to the first ever live stream on Lycan Studios. I'm pretty excited about it. It's quite a bit different too. Like, I don't know, I'm used to like cutting my videos and stuff, and definitely can't do that here. So like, if I have a voice crack, you guys can't hold me to a Game of Thrones off topic question. But do you plan on playing the new Fallout 76? So some people actually know this, but Fallout 76 is actually, it's being, I guess it's based around West Virginia, and that's where I live. So it's actually really cool. So like, I've actually been to a couple places that are in the trailer and stuff, like the New River Gorge Bridge. I live, I don't know, probably 40 minutes from it. A lot of it's filmed in like Huntington, like Camden Park and stuff like that. So I've actually seen like in real life, in person, some of these places that they're, you know, basing this game off of. So I think I'll definitely have to play it. I played a little bit of, I think, was it New Vegas? I'm not too sure. Played a little bit of it. I've always been into like, you know, like apocalyptic. I can't even talk. Apocalyptic. I can't talk. I give up. See, this is what's bad about live streaming. I can't cut any of that, and you guys are just gonna be like, this guy's an idiot. But yeah, definitely into games like that. So I think I will play it for sure. Blah, blah, blah. This is going to be terrible, guys. I'm going to be messing up so many times. Oh, I just got doxxed. I appreciate it, man. Fun stuff. It's like being in the Call of Duty community again. But, yeah, to answer your question, definitely going to play it. Says, why are all the flashbacks either about John or the White Walkers? What's the catch? I feel like, honestly, that's just one of those things. Yeah, I know this guy, ... I feel like that's just kind of one of those things. That's their main focus right now, is just figuring out, you know, kind of what's going on with the White Walkers and, of course, John's, you know, parentage, origin, all that stuff. Like, they just want to get that figured out. You're good. I've heard so much worse tongue-tied on stream. Just pay no attention and keep going. You're good. I know, man. It's so bad. It's going to be so bad. Like, you guys don't even realize, like, when I'm making a video, how many times I have to cut it. Like, me and words, they're not good sometimes. Sometimes they just do not agree. I'm going to have to, like, make a feltage or something. But yeah, I think just the flashbacks, they're trying to, you know, just shed some light on some of the most important things. WW. It must be Westworld, I imagine, is what you're talking about. And actually, I haven't even tried that show out yet. My dad's watched it, like the first couple of episodes. He's told me it's really good, but I just can't really get into shows that don't have a couple seasons. Like, I'm killing myself with Game of Thrones. Like, usually I wait and watch TV shows that already have a bunch of seasons out or are finished. But oh, you're good, buddy. No problem at all. You guys can ask me whatever you want. Like, seriously, like, I mean, you guys know this is obviously a Game of Thrones channel. Eventually, when Lord of the Rings comes out, we're going to kind of transition over into Lord of the Rings a little bit. But for the most part, like, I don't care at all. You guys can ask me any question you want. This is just going to be a really chill stream for those of you who just joined. It's kind of just like a test mainly just to see kind of how it goes. And yeah, like feel free to ask whatever question you want to. I don't mind talking about anything at all. Danny or John, which will die? Man. So I obviously would like for both of them to live. But I feel like Danny's probably going to die. Like, I hate to say it, but I feel like she's probably going to die. I really don't want him to. And if she does have to die, I definitely want it to be cool. I don't want her to go out during like childbirth or anything like that. I know that's a very popular theory because, you know, like Targaryen women often die. I know, Amelia. I'm sorry. I don't want her to die though. I promise. Song Life and Fire is a series that requires multiple rereads. Yeah, no doubt. So I'm actually, you guys will be proud of me. I wasn't going to read the books until they all came out because, like I said, I just have a problem with waiting. But I actually started listening to it. You know, like actually, I'll listen to it every now and then at work on the ride there, the ride home. So I'm actually starting with book 1 again. So we're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully, I can get through them. That way, I can, you know, bless you guys with some more interesting knowledge. How's your Father's Day? It's going great so far, man. The wife, she pretty much has just kind of let me just kind of relax today. It's really cool. She let me play some video games with my buddy. I actually went to work at 4 a.m. this morning. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a treatment nurse. So basically, I take care of wounds and stuff like that at a nursing home / rehabilitation center. And we actually had a girl quit. I think we have 7 people on the wound team. We had somebody quit to take like a manager spot or whatever at the like at a rival nursing home basically. So yeah, we've been short on people. So I went in at like 4 a.m. this morning just to help out a little bit. So I'm kind of tired, but she let me relax, so it's been pretty good. Do you think there will be any new great houses at the end? Honestly, I don't really think so. I feel like she's gonna break the will, and really houses aren't going to matter anymore. Like they're not gonna matter. You're gonna have like Gendry probably if he lives, which I think he will. You'll have, you know, he'll definitely. I don't know if they're gonna break it down and they're gonna give people like different sections of land and stuff like that, like a lot of people think. But you'll have people like Gendry who really isn't legitimized as of right now. You'll have him in power and stuff like that, I feel like. So I really don't think any great houses. I don't think great houses will matter. I don't think houses will matter. So I don't really feel like there will be any new ones, is what I'm getting at. Let's see what we got. Blah, blah, blah. Nurses are the real heroes. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. It's a very fun and rewarding job. Stressful at times, but luckily my job's pretty relaxed, and it's definitely rewarding. Just, you know, taking care of people, helping people through the end stages of life, basically, is what I do. I think I missed a couple questions. What we got? How you doing, Game of Theories with Marie? I appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. Who else joined? Michael Smith. Shout out to Michael Smith. I think I got everybody so far. But yeah, if you just joined, we're just kind of doing a nice little relaxed stream, just trying to test it out a little bit, seeing how it goes down, because I've never done this before. And I've never streamed with YouTube, so it's pretty different. Did you ever get comfortable shoes like I told you? Nikes. Absolutely love them. I've basically been wearing running shoes, and they're really, really sweet. It kind of sucks, though, because, like, they started out as, like, I don't know. I only have, like, really, like, 2, like, good pairs of shoes that I'll wear, like, when I go out or whatever. And I started wearing one of them to work because I was tired of my other shoes. Like, kind of like, I basically have, like, 2 pairs of nice shoes that I'll go out in, and then, like, a pair of outside shoes that I, like, go outside and do stuff, you know, fish and all that stuff. So I started wearing my nicer shoes, and now it kind of sucks because I'm, like, probably got some, like, C. diff on these shoes. Don't want to wear them any other places. Man, I'm a rambler. I appreciate it, Marie. Took my 3 kids to watch The Incredibles. It was good. My brother and sister actually went to watch it yesterday, and they said it was really good. They were kind of surprised, actually, of how good it was. I need to get into movies more. Nah, you are, Dad. Need them New Balances. That's funny. Nah, man, I love Nikes. Always been a huge Nike fan. Like when I played football and stuff, Nike cleats, just always loving the Nikes. I'm wondering why I'm so like far behind. Like you guys are hearing what I'm saying, but it's like almost 15, 20 seconds. LeBron would be proud. All right, let's see something real quick. All right. Will there be a scouring of the Shire scene in the last season of Game of Thrones? So, I've heard about this a little bit. I'm not going to lie, I haven't read the books yet. I actually just ordered them. I think, yeah, they're up on my shelf. So I'm going to finish the Game of Thrones books, and then I'm going to start on The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings and stuff. I've kind of heard about it a little bit. So I guess it's like, because I don't think it's in the movies, but I guess it's like when they return to the Shire, it's basically like the Shire has been obviously, you know, devastated and stuff. So with Game of Thrones, honestly, I don't think so. And you'll have to definitely like correct me if I'm like misinterpreting this wrong. But I don't think so. I think honestly, like, I think it's going to be more like the movies in, of the Lord of the Rings. Like, you know, Frodo wakes up and everybody's like super happy. They come in the bed and they're like jumping on him and stuff. I think the ending, it may not be like that sweet of an ending, but I think it'll be kind of similar, honestly. Like, I think they're going to know that it's over with. But yeah, if I'm interpreting the scouring of the Shire, you'll definitely have to let me know. Because, like I said, I haven't read the books yet, but those are definitely some books that I want to read. I think Season 8 will not give us answers about the others. So, me and Kyle talked about that a little bit on his live stream. It's kind of weird. So, everybody kind of started freaking out when we learned that, you know, that the prequel is going to be about the Long Night and the Age of Heroes and everything. So, a lot of people started saying, okay, if we're getting this prequel that's going to teach us about the White Walkers, most likely, they're probably not going to really, you know, go through with telling us about it in Game of Thrones Season 8. And to interrupt myself real quick, Richard Hughes, I appreciate it a lot, man. So where my channel got demonetized, where they kicked me out of the partner program, they actually won't let me do Super Chat. I do have my PayPal in the description of the video, but it's only if you really want to. I'm not like, you know, I don't want you guys to do it unless you really just want to. But I think it's like loganskyline@suddenlink.net. It just goes straight to my PayPal. I can't do Super Chat right now. It kind of sucks. I do get to reapply for the partner program on the 29th, I do believe, but apparently YouTube is just completely slacking. So when I apply on the 29th, there's a good chance that it won't even get reviewed until the end of next month. So we're talking about almost August probably before I can even get Super Chat or anything like that. It kind of sucks. But yeah, so a lot of people were worried. Let me try to get back into that. A lot of people were worried that since we're getting this prequel, we're not going to learn a lot about the White Walkers, but I kind of feel like it won't really change the outcome of Season 8 that much. Like, I feel like they already had Season 8 written way before they, you know, greenlit a pilot, but I definitely could see, like, even before we knew about this prequel, I could definitely see them kind of leaving some cliffhangers. So I don't really feel like the prequel is going to change that much, but at the same time, I definitely could see, you know, them not really explaining what's going down with the White Walkers. Let's see what we got. Would love to, but student loans got me. Oh, they got me too. I completely understand. Gotta love some schooling costs. Or perhaps the ending will tie into the prequel. Now, that would be pretty cool. Somebody said something really cool about what if the whole entire prequel is just Bran looking for answers? But that's a long shot for sure. They're not going to tie it in. They're not going to tie it in together, but I think it would be really cool. Excuse me. Yep, it's like a second mortgage. Yeah, it really is. Student loans suck. They really do. I think they will give us a hint, but leave it open. I can definitely see that. I mean, and I don't really know how. So let me actually just pull it up. I don't want to paraphrase. I think I can get right to it. Excuse me. Okay, let me see if I can find it real quick. All right, so when it says, only one thing is for sure, from the horrifying secrets of Westeros' history to the true origin of the White Walkers, the mysteries of the East to the Starks of legend, it's not the story we think we know. That's just crazy. So I'm not too sure how exactly they're going to change it up where we actually see that scene of the Children of the Forest, you know, stabbing the human that is supposedly turned into the Night King. But just them saying it's not the story that we think we know, that's absolutely insane. I mean, they could really go anywhere with it, and they're smart enough to where they could pull it off. So it's going to be crazy. I think they could end up giving us an ending to season 8 and then just completely changing it and somehow, you know, making it work with the prequel. Not too sure. Not too sure. Definitely interesting though. Let's see. Maybe he'll write a completely different book explaining just the others. Yeah, I think the books are kind of going this way and the show's kind of going this way. A lot of people think that he'll kind of tie in the ending and it could actually change his own ending, but I think you're right. I think oh, never mind. I'm reading that wrong anyways, but I still think like the books will have a completely different ending, but you're saying he'll write a completely different book just basically on the history of the others. I think that would be really cool. And yeah, I would definitely like it, but he needs to finish these other books first. It kind of worries me that he's going to be working on this prequel now. Like, that's just taking more time away from these books. So hopefully he gets those out. That's like my main concern. I just want those books out so badly. Because if they were all out right now, 100%, I'd have probably read them like 4 or 5 times. But just the fact that I know that the last couple aren't out yet, it kills me trying to get into the one I'm on now, the first one really. Be right back. I need food, but I'm listening. All right. Better get something tasty. First long night was supposedly caused by the Bloodstone Emperor. I don't really know anything about that. I'll definitely have to research it. So I want to make a promise to you guys that I am working on the books as of right now. And then after that, I'm definitely going to start doing like, reading like the history books and everything like that. So I'm working on the knowledge, guys. I promise. I'm definitely far behind right now. And then we got the Starks will be the baddies in the prequel. That would actually be very interesting. It talks about, yeah, like it actually brings them up. Like I said, the mysteries of the East to the Starks of legend. It's not the story we think we know. So that could completely mean that they're going to twist. They could twist everything. They could absolutely twist everything. It's very interesting. He isn't working on the prequel, just an advisor. I know, but like, I still see him putting a lot of time into it. I mean, being an advisor, and if the showrunner, Jane, that's her name, right? I'm pretty sure it's Jane. I hope I'm not messing that up. Let's see. Yeah, Goldman. Jane Goldman. If she's smart about it, I think she will use George R.R. Martin fully. Like, she will completely use him as much as she can. Because we all kind of know what happened with the popular opinion on Dan and Dave once they kind of got out of the books. Like, a lot of people think season 7 was the biggest letdown of, Game of Thrones. But I think it would be really smart for her to definitely use George R. R. Martin as much as she can, even though they are kind of going back to a period to where there's a lot more creativity, or she can use a lot more creativity than I think they could with Game of Thrones. Oh, gotta check my phone real quick. All right. Let's see what we got. So I'll go down to New Mexico and riot. Oh, let's see. I need to translate this. I'm sorry. I do not speak Spanish. How did I get here? Is that what that says? I don't know, but welcome. Welcome. The best Game of Thrones character is Harry Potter. Oh, I agree 100%. I really like Frodo Baggins too. Wrong as Bruce Wayne. Yeah, he's pretty good, but he dies pretty early on. That's where George... Oh, I actually knew that. That was one thing I did know. I feel like kidnapping George... Stapling George R. R. Martin to his chair and commanding him to finish that bloody book. Now, I'm right there with you. Let's go. Let's do it right now. This is a Q&A stream. Yeah, I mean, basically, we're just hanging out. This is the first live stream I've ever done on this channel, so you guys can just ask me whatever you want, and we'll just talk about it. If you guys, like, quit asking questions, I'll just come up with something to ramble on about, but you guys are doing really good, so we're just going to kind of hang out for, another 45 minutes and see what happens. It was kind of mainly just like a quality test, because if you guys missed the first part of the stream, I'm actually going to start live streaming every Tuesday, and then I'm going to try to every other Sunday when I'm off. So yeah, that's how we're going to try to do it. Let's see. But yeah, shout out to Nancy Bigham. Thank you for joining. Mike Young. Safe Khan, I think is how you say it. Let's see. Happy Pandora. Who else we got? I think that's everybody so far. Let's see. Q&A stream, roger that. Do you think a Lannister will be beheaded next season? That's very interesting. I think if there was going to be a Lannister beheaded, it would have to be Cersei. I do believe so. I don't really know. I'm kind of torn on Cersei's death. If she's beheaded, I feel like it would have to be like a public execution type thing. Really for anybody being beheaded. But I don't really think that's how she's going to die. I don't see it happening. I feel like she's going to get her throat slit probably. I love to do this too, but I'd be embarrassed because my channel is dead and only a few people watch. Hey man, you got to try it out. You got to start somewhere. I mean, my channel definitely has its ups and downs, but you'll get to where you have like some solid people who will watch pretty much whatever you point out, and you'll just get to that point, and then you'll be able to do a live stream. So you just got to stay on the grind and just keep working if that's what you want to do. If you want to make YouTube videos, just be nice, relax, reply to everyone, make friends, and you'll have some awesome people in your chat. So definitely give it a go. Cersei needs to die. Can't wait for Cersei to die. Shout out to Raka Moss. Is that how you pronounce it? I do believe. Thank you for joining. What did you make of Amelia's comment on Daenerys leaving a bad taste? Ah, man, that one's tough. I feel like she didn't really say a bad taste, but that's kind of like how I took it as well. So I'm not too sure, honestly. It's like, what could she really do that would leave us with a bad taste? I don't think dying in childbirth, I don't think that would leave us a bad taste. But what if she actually starts to kind of turn a little bit, and maybe somehow she ends up getting herself killed because of just pushing it too far? I'm not too sure, but definitely kind of worried about it. Like it definitely worried me. Let's see. The thing I'll warn you about some people is you might want to change the title to like random stream Q&A. They try to watch in the future, put it on private. IJs for fair warning. Let's see. What do I have it? Game of Thrones Season 8 live stream, Lycan Studios. No, I mean, I think my title's okay. I don't see why it would really hurt. I mean, I think it'll be okay. If not, worst case, I'm already kicked out of the partner program anyway, so the only thing left they could really do is delete my channel. That would be fun. I think Arya will kill Cersei. Yeah, that's how I'm leaning right now. I think she'll end up taking Jaime's face or something like that, and she'll kill him. I think it would be absolutely fantastic. It will be that one way that she lays... It'll be that one way that she lays awake at night and dreams up. I must have missed something. Cersei will be choked out. That would be really cool, too. I'd be cool with that. Even if Jaime did it, that would be awesome. Like the real Jaime instead of Arya. She is on the list. She was going that way. You're welcome. Cool. If she kills Jon, I'll kill her myself. Yeah. I think Jon will live, honestly. Let's see. Daenerys is not becoming the Mad Queen. Cersei is the Mad Queen. Like, I don't know. Like, what, Amelia, what do you think she really meant by her comment? Let me just see if I can find it so I can read it. We can all be on the same page. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Because I'm pretty sure... Let me see. Jon Snow becomes a White Walker. Would he be Snow White? Definitely. Snow White. That's pretty good. Oh, Cersei lays awake at night dreaming up ways to take care of her enemies. Yeah, and she enjoys it. Like, someone on one of my videos one time told me that Cersei actually wasn't evil. I was like, how in the world are you going to tell me that? I was like, give me a good discussion on that. But I don't think it really worked out too well. Let's see. Maybe she actually did say bad taste. Oh. Final Game of Thrones scene. It effed her up. She said her last moment on the show, in no way revealing whether she makes it all the way to the season 8 finale or not, knowing that it is going to be a lasting flavor in someone's mouth of what Daenerys is, and with that, she trailed off, unable to say anything more. So, I don't know. Maybe, like... Maybe that was just her way of saying... oh, yeah, I found it. Thanks, Michael Smith. Maybe that was just kind of her way of saying... It just... She's been doing this character for so long, and just the fact that she was shooting her last scene, because obviously they don't shoot them in order. Yeah, like maybe that was just her way of saying it really, like, just kind of destroyed her, because that was basically when she was realizing that what she just did right there was going to be the last time that anybody really sees her character of Daenerys Targaryen. So maybe it wasn't bad. Maybe it actually wasn't bad. Sorry, I'm drinking on the H2O. Let's see. Who do you think is the one more beautiful to take everything Cersei has? My bet is Sansa. That's actually a very good question. Obviously, that was part of the prophecy from Maggie the Frog. Oh, no, did I miss this? Oh, no, Emma Jane, you're here. I just got your notification of your comment asking if you missed it. But it's all good. We're here for... I mean, we'll hang out for a little bit longer. I was planning on stopping around 8, which will be like 28 minutes, but you know what? We might just hang out a little bit longer. But yeah, more beautiful and is going to take everything Cersei has. My guess would be Daenerys. Just, I don't know. I feel like that's a safe bet. I'm not too sure about Sansa. When I first did like my Fada videos and stuff, I said that she was going to die, but excuse me, I'm not so sure anymore, because what kind of position would she actually be in to be killed? Because if you think about it, she shouldn't really be on the battlefield. You know what I mean? So how exactly would she die? I'm not sure. I made this Fada videos quite a long time ago, and I don't know. I guess I just had it in my head that she was going to die, but I'm not too sure. But my guess would definitely be Daenerys. Oh my God, so good, and I missed so much. You're doing good. You made it. Shout out to Emma Jane for showing up. Thank you for joining. She didn't say it was bad. Exactly. So maybe she's just really, you know, maybe she's just really kind of hurt. I don't know. Just imagine being like playing a role of a character on TV for going on 8-9 years. You know what I mean? So you get attached to these characters, like, and like for this show in particular, I mean, there's a couple like big names out there, Sean Bean and stuff like that, but really like these main characters, Jon Snow, Sansa, Arya, Bran, Daenerys, like this is pretty much like what is getting them like out there. You know what I mean? So these will probably be the biggest characters that they ever play in their lives for the most part. So just doing that for 8-9 years, like just knowing that she just shot her last scene, it probably just hurt her. She was probably just really sad, you know what I mean? Because that's a part of her that is going to be over now. So knowing that that's going to be the last thing that anybody ever sees of Daenerys, like I could see it. Like I feel like anybody could really say that about their character that's been on the show for a long time. So I don't know, but it definitely did sound like it sounds like it has a bad connotation to it. So it's very interesting, but you never know. I've been watching like interviews and stuff with her. She's very, I don't know. She kind of she's a little different when it comes to explaining stuff. Like she's very, what's a word? I don't know, but I don't know. I don't feel like we should really take it to heart, basically. Let's see. Characters in Game of Thrones have been pretty one-dimensional lately. Let's hope for the best that we'll get some entertaining characters. Yeah, so a lot of people have basically been complaining about Season 7, which is obviously what recently would be. So, yeah, I hope it does go a little bit better than Season 7, but honestly, I came in right after Season 6, so I binge-watched 1 through 6, so when 7 came out, I was just so excited to watch it again that I honestly didn't think it was a bad season, really. What Daenerys is and not who. Shoot, I already forgot what I said. I'm sorry. Poetic justice. Sansa is going to die. Her direwolf died. All right, I actually really like that theory. That was what I was going with. Now that I think about it, in my Fate of video, I really like the direwolf theory. So we have Bran, whose direwolf died. He pretty much died and is now the three-eyed raven. Like what we knew, or who we knew as Bran Stark, is pretty much gone. Arya, Nymeria is still alive, kind of in the wild. Arya is kind of doing her own thing, kind of like she's wild. She's always been like that. But yeah, then we have Jon, of course. Ghost is alive. You know, Robb and his was killed. Rickon and his was killed. So we have Sansa that has a dead direwolf who also died in place of Nymeria. Lady did. So I don't know. It's very interesting. Like if somehow Sansa died saving Arya, it definitely, like you can definitely interpret that two different ways. Basically, like it was Arya's fault, kind of, or that she died, kind of saving Arya. So yeah, pretty different. Oh, someone else, Emma Jane asked about Super Chat. So where I got kicked out of the partner program until I can reapply on the 29th, I'm not able to do Super Chat. It sucks. Really sucks, especially if you guys were planning on, you know, helping me out and stuff. I really appreciate it. I did put the link to my PayPal in the description below, just if you want to. It's no big deal at all. I'm mainly here I am here just to talk with you guys and stuff. But hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we'll be getting Super Chat back and stuff. It definitely sucks. Definitely sucks. But what else we got? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up with it. I need to probably get better at answering a little bit faster. So happy to be here on your first solo live stream. I love these things. Great stuff going forwards. I really appreciate it. We're going to try to do it every single Tuesday. If you guys aren't following my Snapchat, I think it's in the link below, or in a link below. Maybe it's actually not, but it's, I think it's just Lycan Studios. I don't know if it's Lycan Studios HD, but either one, you can try it out and you can follow me. I'll be, I don't know, probably talking about things a little bit more, you know, on whether or not, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if I'm basically planning on going live on every single Tuesday, like, people who follow me on Snapchat and Patreon and stuff, they'll probably know faster if I'm not going to be able to do it or what time it's going to be than people who just follow me on YouTube, if that makes sense. So follow me on Snapchat is basically what I'm saying. All right. Let's see. Sansa was the one who helped poison Joffrey, albeit unknowingly, and she sent Brienne south, and Jaime listens to Brienne's word and leaves Cersei. So Sansa has taken... That is very, very true. That's very, very true. It would be pretty cool, you know, because honestly, like, I wasn't really a big fan of Sansa's character. I just feel like I don't know, she just kind of, she was too far into wanting to be the queen, you know, and wanting to be with Joffrey. But I've never been like a little girl, obviously, so I can't really relate with it. But just trying to think about it, like, Sansa's character has been through a lot in her own way. I know in the books that she didn't even, I'm pretty sure in the books she didn't go through everything with Ramsay, but just the fact that they put her through that on the show, like, she's been through a lot, like a lot. So it would be cool if her character somehow developed into something even more important in season 8. I think it would be really cool. Like, I think if she ended up kind of being like the new face of Westeros somehow, like, I think I'd be all right with it. But we'll just have to wait and see. Let's see. Sansa also changed completely. She is not who she was. Exactly. She definitely has. I mean, she has gone through a lot. Can we not super chat? I just answered that. Yeah, sadly, no. Bran is just a body for the three-eyed raven, right? Pretty much. I mean, Bran, like, what we knew as Bran Stark is basically no more. Let's see. He's changed an awful lot and says he isn't Bran Stark. Exactly. So you could be onto something. That's what I'm thinking. I'll be going to see your PayPal. I appreciate it a lot. I'll definitely see if I can pull it up on my phone if you guys do decide to donate to the PayPal, but only if you can. Definitely don't worry about it if you can't. Let's see. Hello, Lycan. I'm so far behind. Can we talk about Joffrey being the one to hire the cat's paw assassin? I actually do not know much about that. Sorry, guys. I'm slacking on the knowledge. Let me see something real quick. Oh, okay. Never mind. Duh. That was the guy who, you know, was hired to kill Bran. I'm an idiot. But, yeah, so I don't think it was Joffrey. I don't think so. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta pull something else up real quick. Okay, let me read about this for just 1 second. Let me see. Okay, let's get back into this. Sorry, I was reading something real quick. The wife sent me a message, but all right, where was I? Oh, can we talk about Joffrey being the one to hire the cat's paw assassin? So I don't even know why I didn't know it was called the cat's paw assassin. I definitely think it was Littlefinger. I'm not really too sure. I haven't really read any like theories about it being Joffrey, so I'll definitely have to look into that one. Hold on, my phone needs to switch to my desktop. Go for it. And Twitter or Instagram for us, not on Snap. Twitter, definitely. I'm not as active on Twitter as I should be, but I'm definitely working on getting more active on like social media and stuff. I definitely need to, especially since nowadays, like YouTube, man, it's killing me. Like, you guys don't even get half my notifications, it seems like. Let's see. Joffrey was a lot more brutal to her in the books. Yes. So I felt like like Joffrey apparently was worse in the books. I haven't got that far yet. But Ramsay didn't happen in the book. So it was kind of like they took away from Sansa in the show with Joffrey a little bit, but then they added so much more back with Ramsay. So she's definitely been through a lot. Let's see. Smash that like button, people. Hey, I agree. Let's see. I feel like we got some new people. Mary Jade Starwalker, thank you for joining. If I missed anybody else, I don't think so. All right. I'm afraid Sansa has learned bad things from Cersei. Yes, probably. I'm sure she's learned a lot from Cersei, but at the same time, she's not Cersei. So I think she could definitely, you know, use it to help. Let's see. Let's see. I really hope Brand goes back to normal after he has his use. I feel like he's probably, his character is so far gone. I don't really see him coming back. It's going to be one of those, just one of those things. I don't feel like he's ever really going back. Like, man, if you plan on doing live streams often, might I suggest making some mods to help? Definitely. I'm definitely going to talk to Kyle about that a little bit since he knows quite a bit more. I know like moderators on Twitch and stuff, they can kind of help out with stuff, but I definitely have to see how that's going to go. Oh, also, while we're talking about it, mentioning Kyle made me think of it. We actually got 2 new Patreons, and I want to shout them out real quick. So we have my man. Oh, hold on. Let's see. All right, we have my man John of House Petri. He is a moderator for Kyle's stream, so that's what made me think of it. But he is a member of the $10 tier, which means he gets, like, of course, the shout out. I'll be shouting him out probably in my next like regular video too. And he also gets his input added on every single video, so that'll be great. And then we also have a new one from I want to say his name is Ubong. I think that's how you say it. Ubong or Ubong. Yes, Ubong. Sorry if I mispronounce it, but huge shout out to you, man. He's a member of the $1 tier, so he just gets like the sneak peeks of stuff on Patreon. But huge shout out to those guys. It really means a lot. Let's see if I can catch live a little bit. Na Sanchez reclaimed her Stark heritage. I agree for sure. It's in the app they bought, confirming he did it. Oh, okay. I'll definitely have to look into that whole situation with Joffrey hiring him. Is your channel not getting monetized? Oh, what happened? I scrolled down too far. Is your channel not getting monetized or something? Why can't we super chat? Yes. So if you're new to the channel, about a week or 2 ago, I got kicked out of the partner program. And I think it was because of old videos that I used to upload. I think I had like a couple different interviews of people that basically got flagged as duplication. So they didn't even like give me a copyright strike or anything. Excuse me. They just pretty much kicked me out. So I got all those videos deleted and stuff. I've watched every single video that I've uploaded, which took forever. And I think we're going to be good to go. But I can't reapply for the program until the end of this month. And then I don't even think they're going to review that application until the end of next month. So we're looking at probably August before I can even do super chat or anything like that. It was confirmed Gray Area did a video on it. I'll send the info over. Awesome. I think we've talked on Twitter before, so definitely send it to my Twitter. What's news in Game of Thrones? We actually got quite a bit of news since I last did a news video. We're going to cover it in a video coming up very soon. Let's see. It's a book only thing that Joffrey hired him. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, definitely. I'm working on the books. We'll get there ASAP. Let's see. Ramsay was there, but he was taking from Widow to claim her lands. I know that, so wasn't it actually Sansa's friend, Sansa's friend in the books who was actually with Ramsay? You know, like that was basically like her spot instead of it actually being Sansa in the shows. I said that all weird, but you guys know what I mean. I'm pretty sure it was actually her friend, Jean or Jane or something like that. Like I said, I'm trying to catch up with the books. I know it's pretty sad. I'm a Game of Thrones YouTuber and I haven't even read the books yet, but I'm just going to drink this water and pretend that I know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Joining in. Warrior King, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Doing a great job, bro. I missed it. What did you think about Amelia saying what Dany is, not what she does? So we talked about that a little bit. Basically, well, let's see. Let's just read it again. Jane Poole, Sansa's handmaiden. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. So she is actually the one that is with Ramsay in the books, I do believe. Oh, wait. Nope. She was killed at the castle straight away. Oh, someone else says it was Jane Poole. So I thought it was her for sure. Jane Poole's fake Arya. Holy cow. Yeah, I got to get into the books for sure. But anyways, all right, let's see. Where was I? Talking about Dany and what she was saying in that interview. Basically, I just think that she, you know, she's coming to terms with this being the last, like that being the last scene that anybody's ever going to see. I don't think it meant anything bad. It does kind of sound like it has a bad connotation, but I don't think we can really take anything away from it, honestly, other than the fact that she is just super into her character. Emilia Clarke is. So let's see what we got. Hey, I'm around if you need any help. I appreciate it a lot. I'll definitely be, it'll be hard to do moderators because you guys are all so awesome. It's like, I just have to make you all moderators or something. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll definitely see what's going on. Smash, marry, kill, Sansa, Danny, Melisandre. I got to marry Melisandre and smash her. I don't even know if I should be talking about that. Maybe smash, marry, kill. Let's say, what's a better term for smash? All right. Melisandre, wouldn't want to marry her, wouldn't want to kill her. We'll go with that. Danny, I'd marry Danny. But I don't really want to kill Sansa either, but I guess I would have to. I can't believe I just answered that. Ah, that's funny. All right, let's see. Need to sort out my Patreon. Oh, yeah. Just do what you can. Do what you can. Just being here, chatting with us and everything, having a good time. That's what this is all about. Never feel the need to be a Patreon member or donate or anything like that. Never feel the need to. I appreciate you just watching. That's where we said, no, she was killed at the castle straight away. Jane Poole, Sansa's handmaiden. Okay. Put my foot down with, Mr. Henry, you will let me be a patron of 2. That'll be cool. Just whatever you can do. That's absolutely awesome. Put my foot down with the mister. That's funny. Book 1. Yep, that's what I'm on right now. I'm actually listening to it. I didn't even buy it. I'm listening to it off of YouTube. I'm just a terrible person, but nonetheless, I've read the first book. It was a while ago, and I read through it pretty fast. I don't know if I really retained a lot of information, but definitely focusing on really listening and paying attention to it. Hold on, had to wash my dishes, turn the computer on. I can't hold on, but you can catch up. I'm glad that I finally caught you live. Hey man, this is actually the first time we've been live on this channel, so shout out to you, man. You're in the first ever live stream. All of you guys are. So shout out to KJ, shout out to Ruth Kappa. I mean, the actors will not say anything to Foreshadow Season 8. Anything that the actors say should not be credible at all. 100%. 100%. They, they would get in so much trouble if they said anything and it would probably be deleted. Well, I don't know. The internet's pretty quickly. Reacts pretty quickly. We would definitely know, but yeah, I 100% agree. Like, they know what they can say and what they can't say. Sansa has come full circle. If not, she's very, very close. Can you go through the hierarchy of your patron? Oh, you mean like kind of like what happens for each tier? I think, am I reading that right? Like, what do you get for each tier? I definitely will, if that is what you mean. Funny, didn't mean to mess you up, man. All good, dude. I thought that was a hilarious question. Sign up on Patreon, homie. Oh, man, I appreciate it. We'll wait until I do an actual video to shout you guys out. That way, more people are watching and stuff. More people get to hear how awesome you guys are. Audible, you can get it on credits. Yeah, I downloaded Audible, and I'm thinking, since I'm going to be getting into, you know, all kinds of books and stuff, I plan on it, that I'm going to do like the monthly thing. But for right now, I kind of just found it on, YouTube. Gotta love a freebie, just like MJ said. Okay, much better. Trolling us mostly. Yeah, they do for sure. Yes, please. All right, we'll go through the Patreon real quick. I don't mind at all. So, let's see. I set this up so long ago. All right, we have... All right, so first, for $1 or more a month, we have Pubs of the Pack. You get access to Patreon exclusive content, a one-time shout-out at the end of the next video, which, honestly, I end up usually doing it at the beginning just because, you know, I love you guys. Sneak peeks of future video thumbnails. So I need to get better at making videos a little bit ahead of time so I can show you guys faster, but you'll get to see the thumbnails like up close. The HD image is pretty cool. When I do polls and stuff on there or just talk about anything on there, you'll definitely get to see it. Excuse me. So for a Wolf of the Pack, that means you are doing $3 or more. You actually get access to everything, obviously, before. You get sneak peeks of the content in future videos. So, like, a lot of times I'm going to... Well, I've done it a couple times before, but I'm going to start doing it a lot more. So, when I record a video and it's not going up right away, I'll actually just upload the audio so you guys can just listen to it before it even comes out. But, yeah, so you definitely get that. And then for $5 or more... Oh, which means I was going to tell you if... I think... Did you say you were going to do a Patreon of 2? If you're going to do 2, just do 1 because 2 doesn't get you anything extra. So there's no point of doing 2. You know what I mean? Definitely just keep the $1 and just do the 1 and you'll get access to everything that we said. I think that will work out better for you. A little cheat. But all right, so alphas of the pack, $5. You get everything mentioned previously, plus your name added to that little bar that I do on the bottom, and bonus videos. I haven't done any bonus videos yet, but definitely something I need to start working on. Direwolves of the pack, you do $10 or more per month. You get access to everything, a one-time shout out in the beginning of the next video, and that's when I'll start adding your input to the end of each video, which I'm definitely going to start doing more of as well. For Lycans of the pack for $20, you get everything, and you also get a postcard sent to your door. That was kind of handy that I actually had one laying there. I think I was actually showing Kyle, but yeah, so you get a postcard and just write on it. I've sent it out to 3 or 4 people. I thought it was pretty cool. And then last but not least, the Undead Wolves of the pack, $50 or more. You actually get a Lycan t-shirt, which I have one in my closet, but of course it's on the other side of the house. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. All right, let's catch back up real quick. Sign up on Patreon. I appreciate it. Audible, got a little freebie. Let's see. I'm wondering, what do you think, or maybe that's supposed to say, when do you think we'll see Ghost? I think we're going to see Ghost right off the bat. I really hope so. Really hope so. Need to see Ghost, definitely. I feel like Ghost has to come back instantly. I reckon Ghost needs to meet Danny the same way John met Dragon, 100%. Because honestly, like dragons are on such a high level, but a direwolf, that's really cool too. I mean, okay, question for you guys: if you could pick between having a dragon or a direwolf, what would you pick? I think I would probably have to go with a dragon just because it could fly, but I want to see what you guys think. Direwolf versus dragon, if you could own one. A direwolf would definitely be easier to keep up with. Need to see Ghost. I reckon Ghost needs to be... Oh, free Ghost. Free my man Ghost. Unizor High YouTube collaboration said that the Night King wants Danny and John's child. Okay, that was just one of those things where we were talking about. So I think I was reading like one of those plot leak review type things, and basically like the ending of it was that the Night King was actually really not that evil. He was trying to stop them from having a kid that ended up being even more evil than the Night King was. So it was really interesting. That was just 100% a theory that I had read before that I thought was interesting. I definitely don't think that's how it's going to go down, but it was pretty cool. But shout out to Eric for joining the live stream. I appreciate it a lot, man. That would be brilliant. I can see how the Night King would want little Sam too. Yeah, I don't really know the deal with all those, with all the babies. I need to look into that. I need to make a video on it. I need to research that because that's one of like the biggest questions. What do you guys think? Like, why was he sacrificing? Well, obviously we know why he was sacrificing the babies, because he wanted to live, but what exactly were they doing with the babies? Is that like, do you have to have like a pure White Walker for it to be, you know, the, I don't even really know what the difference is. They're not just like a regular White Walker. They're the actual, I don't know, they're with the Night King, you know what I mean? Basically like his generals almost. I'm sure there's words for it, but I'm drawing a blank. I think Daenerys will walk away from the throne because in retrospect she doesn't want it. It was her brother's dream, not hers. Book Danny just wants a home. Yeah, she keeps bringing up like the lemon tree in the house and stuff, and I could definitely see it, especially since she'll have a baby. If she does live, which I hope she does, you got to think that the baby will live. Maybe just her having a family now, she won't want anything to do with it. Maybe Sansa will actually end up kind of running it, or it'll kind of be like no one will really sit the throne will be destroyed, and then you'll just have these different, you know, like world leaders. I could definitely see it that way. I want to know what you think about all the leak photos and stuff. I believe that 90% or more of the leak photos so far, burnt shields, mannequins, are put out there by HBO to throw us off. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where you feel like they would 100% know who did it, so they would get fired. But there's people out there who would 100% take pictures of everything and risk being fired. But they could also be like sued really bad and stuff too. So I don't really know, but I could definitely see HBO throwing some stuff out there for sure. For sure. Because they probably had that stuff like so locked down. It's not even funny. I know that there is like a couple places where they were actually filming from so far away where they had that big green screen set. Excuse me. So I could see things like that happening. Excuse me. I'm wondering what you think of the conversation with Varys and Littlefinger when they are talking about the story of the realm being a lie, and how do you think it plays into the overarching story? Oh man, Varys, just his character in general is so confusing. I think a lot of people say, I think like the most popular theory is that he is a what is it? Let me see. Is it Blackfire? Is that the word? The Blackfire theory? I haven't really read up on it too much because I was actually planning on doing a video on Varys very soon. So I think I'm actually going to leave that question and wait and make a video about it when I can kind of explore Varys a little bit. And we'll just hit everything that I can think of. And that'll be part of it for sure. Oh, man, I'm so far behind. Let's see. I can see how the Night King would want littles. Oh, we're way past that. There's a thought that they are throwing out breadcrumbs to keep interest. It is a long time between. That's very true. I mean, they definitely could just be leaking a little bit here and there so we have something to talk about and people don't completely forget about Game of Thrones. But at the same time, as soon as they put out one like preview or one like commercial or whatever, everybody's gonna be right back on Game of Thrones. The show's so big, but I definitely agree they could be doing it. Oh, I'm allowed to Patreon for 2 channels is what I meant. So you're one and I'm between Kyle, or there's another new channel. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. 100%. You know, I mean, you could just do them too if you wanted to, whatever you think. Kyle's a great guy, and I'm sure whoever that other channel is really good too. And, yeah, just whatever you're thinking. I mean, it'll be awesome. Being able to support somebody like that is really cool. But like I said before, like if you guys can't do it, you know, I completely understand. It's just for people who want to and who really can't, you know what I mean? I shouldn't even say like people who want to, because I'm sure a lot of you guys would want to, but just for people who can, you know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, see ya, Elmar. Appreciate you stopping by. Sorry it took me so long to get to that. She's probably already gone by now. Oh, we have Mel at Winterfell. Shout out to Mel. She's been here since the beginning. There's like 4 or 5 people that just have been here since the very beginning, and it really makes me happy to see their name. You guys are awesome. Absolutely awesome. All you guys are absolutely awesome. I can't believe so many people are actually here. I really didn't think there would be that many people in the live stream right now. So let's see. We're trying to catch back up. I'm definitely going to have to get faster at answering questions. The Hall of the Undying showed the snow in the throne room, so maybe King's Landing falls to whites. Or what if she somehow burns it down with the dragon and lands and is finally like, okay, here's the Iron Throne, and then kind of just, you know, walks away from it or something. That would be really cool. But King's Landing could definitely fall. I'm not exactly too sure how that's going to work out yet. Do you think Baby Sam is going to be the final shocking death? I don't think they're going to kill off a baby. I can't see it. I really hope not. I could see Baby Sam not even really being in it too much, honestly. Break the will and go raise the children. I could see it 100% HBO. Hype without question. 100%. Sorry, I got a Facebook notification. Oh, and shout out to Lindsay Walker for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Eric says, I don't think there will be any one person on the throne in the end, and definitely no Iron Throne. 100% agree. That's kind of what we were talking about. Mel says, well, we don't really know what happens after they turn. How are they grown? I want those answers. Yeah, like, that's very, very weird. Very, very weird. Blackfire. Yeah, okay, that's what I was talking about. That's the most popular theory with Varys, so I definitely need to research into that, and I want to do a whole video on that because let's see, Bran, Varys, and Melisandre are like the 3 characters that I just have no idea how they're really going to impact it. I mean, we kind of have an idea of what Bran's going to do, obviously, because, you know, he has these visions and stuff, but at the same time, they could go so far with those 3 characters, I feel like. Maybe not so much Varys, because it'd be crazy for him to have an incredible impact this late in the game, but they've kept him such a mystery that they could do it, honestly. Daenerys will burn down the Iron Throne. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Just taking out the entire Red Keep, and then that's why snow's falling. Let's see. Blackfire is the name of the sword that was given to Daemon instead of the natural born son, so that is where Blackfires come from. Yeah, I got a 100% read up on that. Ruth Kappa says, where'd it go? We're catching live. I think that all the characters went up in different places than they thought they would originally. Jon never wanted to lead, but was and will be forced to. Dany is one of the throne, so she won't get it. I completely could see that happening. Let's see. I think so as a gesture to show that she's breaking the will. Yep, I think she's going to definitely destroy the will. Varys is a puzzle for sure. Yeah, for real. Like you, man, I suggest the world book. Yeah, I'm going to 100% get to all of these books. I feel like, do you guys think it's probably best for me to go ahead and, you know, go on with a Game of Thrones and a Song of Ice and Fire? Or do you guys think that I should jump into like these history books and stuff like that? I don't really know. I feel like I should probably just continue with what I'm doing, get the main books out of the way. I think that's what I should do. All right, let's see. We got, how far have we come as Game of Thrones fans? In season 1, we were disgusted to see incest. Now we're happy to see with Jon and Dany in season 7. I think it's a little bit different, but yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it's not really a Lannister thing though. So like, it was kind of weird. And just like who those two characters are, Cersei and Jaime, they're evil. So like when you have evil incest, it kind of just makes it a little bit worse than two people who really don't know what's going on, and that they're actually related. So it's a little different, but I definitely see what you're saying. Like, I definitely see what you're saying. I was like, man, this is pretty weird when I first seen Cersei and Jaime, but didn't really think twice about Jon and Dany. So I 100% know what you're saying. Let's see. We got a day oneer over here. Yeah, shout out to Amelia. She's always like commenting first and stuff. It's awesome. You guys have been here since the beginning. Absolutely fantastic. Shireen and Hodor were along the lines of shocking innocent deaths, so I feel like it is going to follow suit. Yeah, they really were. Shireen especially, because she was obviously a child. So seeing her die was one of the most shocking moments of Game of Thrones for sure. Especially because, I mean, writing a book, it's a lot easier, I think, to say that a kid dies, but like actually seeing like a child getting ready to die was crazy. Let's see. That's what mods help with. Collecting questions. Yeah, I know. I'll definitely get that sorted for the next one. Or within the next 2 or 3 live streams. Can't promise anything. When Amelia says the last shot is her hand, I think it's Daenerys almost touching Iron Throne. Saying, yeah, I definitely could see that. Like her kind of just burning down the throne and being done with it. Kind of like, here I am, I made it, but here's what I'm going to do and break the will. I think the snow on the throne is for the king hiding under the snow. Let's see. Would be a good ending. I'm so hoping that Jon doesn't go to King's Landing to get captured. That would be stupid. Yeah, that was one of those big things that a lot of people were talking about when that first plot leak dropped, that Jon was going to be captured. If he gets captured, I don't really see Cersei being dumb enough to just capture him. I think she would probably just kill him. Cersei, I think it's to that point now to where I don't really see how she thinks it would be a good idea to just capture him. Like, I don't really think anybody's just going to charge in stupidly after Jon. There's too many smart people around to know that that would be a bad idea. And what does she really want? Like, okay, I'll give you Jon back and then everybody step down. You know what I mean? I don't see it happening. She would kill him. Let's see what we got. Whoa. Is the Night King a Stark? So, I know that's very popular in the books, the Night's King, the 13th Commander, and all that stuff. I haven't really got into, you know, like all that stuff yet since I haven't really read the books. I'm not too like sold on the fact that we'll really truly know what happened with the Night King in Game of Thrones, but I think the prequel is going to be a good answer for that. I think in the books and stuff, definitely looks like it could be a Stark, but as far as Game of Thrones and the show, I don't really think they'll tie that in. But you never know. I mean, they could end up making the crypts play a huge part and stuff like that. You never know. You never know. The prince that wasn't promised. Smash that like button. Appreciate it, bro. You're definitely going to be a mod soon. Promise. Let's see. History books first. Oh, you guys are actually thinking I should go with the history books first. Okay. Well, with that being said, if you guys are saying that, I'll probably do it. History books give you a lot of details. Keep up the good work, mate. Maybe you'll catch up to me in total views. Totally not bragging right now. Anyway, peace out. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. If I wouldn't have deleted those videos that I did first, I had over, like, I was getting close to 1 billion. No, not really. Not in any way, shape, or form. I was getting pretty close to, I think, like 8 million overall, but we won't talk about it. I say history books first because the main character is always referencing past events, so going in with the prior knowledge will help tons. Okay, I think I'll definitely do it. They just finished filming and Amelia just posted about it, so we should get a teaser trailer about August or September. I can't wait. That's going to be insane. I'm pretty decent with editing. I thought about making like a fan-made trailer, but probably won't do it. Let's see. John and Danny falling in love was not a power move or lines. It was a surprise to both of them, and it's about meeting someone of the like mind that you fall for. It's pure love, related or not. Excuse me. I 100% agree. Like it was, yeah, like you said, it was pure. Which, I mean, I guess like Cersei and Jaime's could be too in like a weird view, but they were evil and not really supposed to be incest, and it's not really accepted like Targaryens are. So I don't really know, but yeah, I don't know. It is kind of weird if you think about it though, how we're all like cool with it as soon as John and Danny do it, but you never know. You never know. We're gonna have to see how they are with it, because as soon as they find out, sorry, the rabbit is drinking some water. As soon as they find out, it could completely change everything. But yeah, it doesn't look like we have any more questions. That might be where we wrap this up. We've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes. I actually got to get ready to go to bed. I got to work tomorrow. Got to be there at 4 in the morning. So I need to be going to bed like ASAP. I have not been getting the amount of sleep that I need. So I'm thinking that probably going to wrap it up here. But Tuesday, so I'm off let's just try to explain it a little bit better. Basically, a lot of RNs and jobs, they don't really have set schedules unless you're like a manager or anything like that. But my schedule is actually really cool. It changes it starts all over every 2 weeks. So like I work a certain amount of days the first week, a certain amount of days the second week. So it actually ends up to where I have every Tuesday and Wednesday off. I'm taking way longer to explain this than I need to. I have basically every Tuesday and Wednesday off. And I think I'm going to start live streaming every single Tuesday. We'll definitely see how that goes. So I will see you guys Tuesday. Got to get better. Got to answer questions faster. Definitely going to get some mods. I actually have a really big surprise coming Monday. It's going to be really cool. It's going to change my whole background. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. We'll probably try it out in a video. And then, yeah, we'll just get from there. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. This was absolutely awesome. Congrats on the first solo stream. Thank you so much. This has been a blast. I'm so glad that all of you guys showed up and stuff. It's awesome talking to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much who wanted to donate and stuff, who did Patreon and all that. I really appreciate it so much. Nurses are in high demand. Yes, they are. That's the only thing that sucks about being a nurse, lack of set schedule. Yeah, that's what's really cool about my job. I actually do have a set schedule, and you can't hardly find that anywhere. Especially, I know you guys were into like some serious like critical care stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for showing up. We'll see you guys Tuesday. I might have a video coming out Tuesday, and then we'll still do a live stream. We'll just see how it goes. I'll see if I can get one done tomorrow with all this new news that's coming out. But anyways, I appreciate it so much. We'll see you guys in that next one. This has been Lycan Studios. Peace.